Okay, I'm gonna cut back to some more interesting stuff later. Okay, here we go. Great sword, is it here? It is. The black scythe and the black blade, which, as you can tell, is a smaller version of that giant one we saw. Great sword with a dark power. The despair within eats at its user. And then, if I am not mistaken, here it is, Darkhead. Requires an ancient potion. 36. Armor carrying a dark power within unleashes brutal forces and murderous desires. Skill tree. No skill effects, but it has 2 open slots. Damn. So I guess these ones have like no real skills in them. You just slot stuff in. Armor carrying a dark power within. The despair inside also brings ruinous power. Yep, once again, no skills. Just has like a bunch of slots. Okay. That's pretty cool. But I don't think I'm gonna be getting that. And if I remember correctly, oh yeah, I wanted to check this. I wanted to see if is battle training separate from like, oh yeah, solo training, battle training. Okay, no, it's just you got the Tigrex battle training thing. Yeah, and I done the Yankoku one. Yes, there we go. Okay. But there's one last thing I want to check out. Firstly, though. Okay, I've been recording for almost 40 minutes. I'm gonna try and cut this down as much as I can, because here, 2 Bangangas, yeah. Jutsuros and Purple Gypsuros, 2 Konkolalas, Kezu, and wait, what is it? Hunt the Kezu, so it's just 1 Kezu. Okay. Chameleos, Lunastra, here it is. The Ancient Tower. This is also a part of Monster Hunter lore which I really enjoy, and I think this is just slaying Remambra, but I'm gonna quickly do this quest, just so I can show you one of my favorite things in Monster Hunter, which is ancient civilization stuff. I'm very intrigued with the ancient civilization, as is most of the Monster Hunter community. But what lore we do know about the ancient civilization is very few. We just know that they were like a super advanced civilization. At one point, we just got a little too big for their britches, and now they're gone. There's a bunch of theories about what happened to them. Yeah, once I get a little better at editing and this whole YouTube thing, I do want to do, like, a lore video about Monster Hunter, because just, Monster Hunter lore is so cool. The games don't really tell you a bunch about it, but it's so cool. And if you mine in these areas, you have a lot of rare ore, but I know if you mine further up in the tower, you can get things like decayed dragon scale. And the reason for that is because the tower is made out of elder dragon materials. It's made out of Kushala Deora, specifically, I'm pretty sure. Wait, is my quest... Yeah, remember, so these guys. We're gonna have to make our way up the tower, killing these guys. Yeah, remember are kind of like viewed as a bad omen, because wherever they are, elder dragons tend to be. So it's kind of telling that they hang around the tower so often. Plus, there are elder dragons that go to the tower and stuff. Okay, cool, there we go. So I need to select 10 of them. And I do actually vaguely remember this quest, because this quest is what made me go, oh, ancient civilization, you say? This is what got me interested in Monster Hunter lore. And then later on in the game when we came back here, I'm like, wow, this is so cool. And now we enter the tower. Here it is. God, this is so wicked. I can't remember. No, you can't gather bugs. Oh, yes, you can. I forgot what bugs you can get here. Royal Rhino. Exchange that for... probably the map. I don't need the map. I'll just take that. And leave everything else, I guess. But yeah. The tower is also really high up above the clouds. If you do end up searching stuff up about the ancient civilization, you kind of find out, wow, they seem to really like their towers, huh? Like, there's 3 individual, like, named towers. And those are the tower, the cloud viewing fortress, and the sky corridor. If I am remembering correctly. You coming down, man? There we go. Oh, whoops, I hit my pad. Where is he? Is he gonna do one of his strafing run things? No, he's not. Yeah. Remember, like, snake wyverns? 5 monsters left. Here we go. I do want to get some decayed dragon scale before we leave, though. Because I'm pretty sure that can give, Poke points, I think? So, I'm willing to drop some stuff to get... There we go, decayed dragon scale. I highly doubt I'm gonna need to do much healing while I'm up here. Remember, aren't really that dangerous. But yeah, decayed dragon scale. Whetstone at maximum, yeah, blah 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 blah. But let us carry on. God, this game's so cool. That's kind of something which I was very disappointed with 5th gen. 5th generation has, like, barely any mention of the ancient civilization. And this was, like, the coolest parts of, the older generations, because it got your brain going, like, wow. What people built this stuff. It's kind of like when I play Shadow of the Colossus, and I'm walking around in, like, the temples and stuff, I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. Oh, see ya. Yeah, but you gotta admit, like, this does kind of instill a weird sense of, like, wonder. Then again, that's probably just my personal preference. I really enjoy the whole, ancient, forgotten civilization stuff. Like, my favorite, parts of Blue Dragon were, when you're in, like, the, ruins, or the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're called ruins in that game. They're pretty much that game's versions of dungeons, but they ranged from, like, ancient, forgotten, hospitals with a bunch of arcane technology in it that the characters don't really understand. And... understand and stuff like that, and it's so cool. I'm gonna say that so many times. It's so cool. I don't really need Earth Crystal. But with Monster Hunter World and Rise, you didn't really have a lot of that. And that just sort of made me go, oh, I kind of enjoyed that part of Monster Hunter. Okay, I think he's dead. Like, that was some of my favorite parts of the series was this sort of stuff. But now, with the games looking a lot more high fidelity in HD, instead of this, what ruins there are in Rise specifically don't have that same kind of feeling to me. Oh, that's a Shakalaka. That's the first Shakalaka we've seen. But yeah, they just have this different feeling in the 5th gen, which I didn't like a whole lot. Like, I would run around the swamp map, or swampy jungle of Rise, and just kind of go, yeah, there's like these cool ancient civilization structures that are here, but they just seem so different. Plus, the lore behind those structures is different to ancient civilization lore. They, like, worshipped snakes as protectors or whatever, I'm pretty sure. If you get one of the snakes from inside the temples, it says like that about those specific ancient structures. Whereas this civilization, I've never really looked at it as that. This ancient civilization is more so like technologically, scientifically advanced, because there's a lot of evidence pointing to them experimenting on monsters, and, well, they built stuff like this. This civilization was way more advanced than what our current one is in Monster Hunter lore. But just, god damn, it's so cool. But then there's World, which... Oh, and we're at the pinnacle. This is the tipsy top. Okay. Final showdown between me and the Remembers. They've brought out a lot of them, actually. Uh-oh. Okay, done. Yes. Slay. But yeah. Oh, and you can see the light peeking through the clouds. God, this is just so cool. Like, Monster Hunter, in terms of fantasy, isn't as fantastical as others. A lot of it is, it's called pseudo-realism, which means they make fantasy-esque monsters and stuff, but they're meant to be more believable because they're actually explained through more realistic means, like the dragon-type monsters, or wyverns, who use fire, or the ones who use ice, or the ones who use water. It's all produced via organs. Stuff like that. Monsters are a lot more in-depth explained as though they were real animals. But stuff like this is where it really went into, like, full high fantasy mode. I kinda locked the camera in a bad position, but... the concept art for Ancient Civilization stuff is amazing. But closing note for this video, the Ancient Civilization never made the EDW. That's not canon. Equal Dragon Weapon is rad, and I still really like it, and I talk about it a lot because it's cool. Like, Corpse Dragon is just amazing, but not canon, unfortunately. There we go. We got a bunch of points. I might just grind out this quest. Because Ancient Civilization stuff is awesome, I just like looking at it. But also because I really want the bug tree. Yeah. Can't save, but I know what my outro for this video is going to be. But anyway, see you for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, eventually I'm going to want to do lore videos in Monster Hunter once I'm better at editing, and I'm just better at making YouTube videos. And I'm planning to upgrade to Sony Vegas eventually instead of using Wondershare Demo Creator over and over again. I only use Wondershare Demo Creator because it's cheap, but yeah, bye.